Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. Today we are going to be back here in our shop doing another restoration job on a vehicle from the workshop. This one is a 2008 BMW M3. Like I said, this is a workshop vehicle. A link will be provided down in the description if you guys want to check it out and add it into your game. So we've already kick-started this episode off by having it already on the lift. And there's something else that I did that I didn't actually realize I had. In previous videos, you guys might have seen it. I've mentioned having some engines here in my warehouse that I wanted to rebuild. But I ended up building an engine for this car, which is one of these three. And then I thought, why not rebuild all the engines I have in here at the same time, just get them out of the way. Well, I discovered that they're already built. So I spent like 10 minutes building a V8 dual overhead cam, only to find out that I have two of them that are already built. So any vehicles that I do in the future, whether it be a video or just on the side, and they require this engine, I won't have to, rebuild an engine. So we're gonna go ahead and just get back over to our vehicle. And as always, we're gonna start by not opening the hood, removing the hood, getting all the body panels off, as we are going to be derusting this thing. See, where you got doors on this side. I keep thinking there's a fourth door in here. Or, I keep thinking this is a 4-door, but it's not. Alright, I believe that is it. Let's go ahead and check the interior. I don't think there's anything we can get out of the interior. It's already gutted as much as we can. That looks to be about it. So let's go ahead and head over here to our interior detail kit and move it over to car letter A, and then we'll do the same thing to the welder. Go ahead and get this thing cleaned up. Looks good, looks good. Look even better when it's done. Alright, so the next thing we are going to do is we are going to go ahead and start our engine bay stuff. It won't let me go in the engine bay, there we go. I'm going to have to pull the engine cover off, I think. And there are probably some clips on here. Yeah, there's these stupid clips, I hate them. So I'm going to keep this build completely stock. I'm not going to put in any performance parts, I don't think. Doesn't really need them. Does this car have a battery? Let's pull the engine cover off so I can actually see what I'm doing here. Huh. Oh, there's the battery. It's down there. I was like, where's the battery? Normally it's up top. It's not underneath everything. Oh, well. Alright, I believe that is everything we can get out of the engine bay. Was there a radiator in there or not yet? No, there's not. Let's see if yeah, that's where the radiator will go. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the battery on the charger, and then we'll repair what we can and replace what we couldn't repair. Alright, so we got the engine cover, which we automatically destroyed right off the bat. Let's go ahead and quickly spam our way through here. And let's see what we managed to fix. The ABS pump, awesome. We got the brake servo, which we did not manage to repair. Air filter base, we did. Did we manage to repair the cover? I don't want to go buying a part that I don't need. Yes, we did. Okay, so we need an air filter, 3 clips, and then obviously radiator supplies, and an ABS module, brake servo, all that good stuff. Let's go ahead and pick up what we can here. We got the ABS module. We're going to need the brake servo. Then we're going to need, let's see here, an air filter, and then we're going to need those clips. Get up here and type that in. Clips. No, it's just clip. We need 3 of them. Did not let me do that for whatever reason. I'm not sure. Maybe I clicked in the wrong spot. And let's go get the battery. And we'll buy the radiator stuff. Nice fully charged supercell battery. We need a radiator A. And then I don't know what radiator fans we're going to need, so I'm going to hold off until I find out. Looks like it is just a regular, generic radiator fan housing. So it's just going to be radiator fan housing. And then radiator fan housing fan. Made several mistakes in the past by buying the wrong ones. So, all right, that looks to be about everything here in the engine bay. Let's go on ahead and save our game. And then we're going to go ahead and bring this beautiful car up on the lift, and we're going to go ahead and get started on disconnecting the drive shaft. Which I find very odd to be on a car like this, but this is a mod car. So. Alright, let's go and get the transmission off here. And this exhaust pipe here. Alright, so we have the engine cylinder. We'll get that out later on. Let's go ahead and start off with the front of the vehicle. Having the engine pre-built already is going to save about 5 or 10 minutes, so these videos do tend to be extremely long for these overhauls that I do. I'll have to remove the upper suspension arms and lower suspension arms before I can do that. Let's see here, what else? Let's get the shock absorber off. And then bottom suspension arm. I contemplated on putting together some suspension struts and stuff like that, so I wouldn't have to do that, but that'll only save me, what, like 20 seconds? I intended to put the engine together to speed up the video, but I didn't realize I already had engines pre-built. Wheel hub cap, wheel hub bearing, brake disc ventilated. Tie rod, steering rack. Said it in several videos. This is pretty much just rinse and repeat. Pull parts off. Oh, I can't pull that off. Pull parts off that you can, you know, repair them. If you can't repair them, buy them. Put it all on. But I enjoy this, so. Alright, can we get this? Yeah, let's get this muffler off while we can. Alright, that is the front suspension. Let's go ahead and come over here to the workbench. And let's go ahead and repair all this. So, appears that we actually managed to repair everything that was repairable. So, let's see what we managed to get repaired here. We got the front suspension crossmember E. That was a good fix. Steering rack, that was surprising. It's been a while since I've repaired a steering rack. Both the front knuckles are repaired. We're going to need 2 of these. So, let's go ahead and, see here. Parts notes, add to list. We're going to go ahead and add everything to our list as we need it. We're going to need 2 of these. We're also going to need 2 outer tie rods. Do we need any suspension arms? We don't. We're going to need bushings. Let me go ahead and just grab those now. So we have a double wishbone, so we're going to need 2 bushings for the upper control arm and the lower. So that's 4 per side. That's 8, plus 4 in the center is 12. So we need 12 rubber bushings for this. Go ahead and just drop these in here. And we're going to have to put in that double wishbone shock absorber before we put the... Oh, no. We can put the upper suspension arm in. We don't have to buy that either. That's cool. Alright, so let's see here. We're going to need a front sway bar B. Let's add that to our parts list. We're going to need a double wishbone shock absorber times 2. I'll buy all the parts for that, as we are going to need to put it on the spring compressor. Let's go ahead and put these rubber bushings in here. And let's see here. Other than that, we have the front sway bar B on our list, right? Yes. Okay, so other than that, I know what... Pretty confident I know what else I need for this. I'm going to need brake pads for the front here. I'm going to need 2 brake disc ventilateds. And as for calipers and cylinders, I don't really know if I'm going to need those. So let's go ahead and go back here to the shop. Open up our shopping list here, and let's go ahead and start buying what we need. Front axle knuckle cover, we're going to need 2 of those. We are going to need some tie rods. Front sway bar B, which I could be a little more specific to narrow down my results. I'm going to need the end links too. I'm assuming they're going to be end link Bs, but I'm going to hold off on purchasing. Let's go ahead and actually back out of the shop and take a look and see which ones we need right now. It is end link Bs. Okay, that's good. We need 2 of those. Oops, I didn't hit the wrong arrow key. Then we're going to need the double wishbone shock absorber parts. So we got the shock absorber itself. We're going to need some springs. And then we are going to need the cap, which I can just hit cap, and there we go, front shock absorber cap. Okay, let's go back to our shopping list here. What else do we need? That's pretty much everything on there. I know I'm going to need wheel bearings. I'm going to need 2 wheel bearings, and I'm going to need the wheel hub caps as well. So other than that, I'm going to go ahead and wait till we get to the brake calipers to figure out what I need to replace on those. And we're going to need a front wheel hub. I'll go buy that as well. Alright, let's go ahead and get this ventilated on. Let's figure out what we need to do for brake calipers. We'll buy that with the hub. So we need 1 brake caliper, and that's all we need. So, good. So we need a front wheel hub, and then a brake caliper. We'll just hit brakes and then caliper right there. Faster than typing. Let's go and get that tie rod installed. I'm going to hold off on the outer tie rod till the very end, so that I don't have a big wheel just sitting here blocking me. I'm going to need to go to the spring compressor. Let's do that real quick. Join parts. Get these 2 struts assembled. Take parts from the compressor and just add more to it. I really wish I could turn off these orders. They're really annoying. F350 Super Duty. What's that for? Oh. Disappeared. Nope, there it is. Find and fix all engine problems, put in new timing parts, car does not start, fix suspension, clunks and rattles, controlling car feels loose. I've already got a pretty big job in front of me. I'll take that one later if it's still there. Alright, so, what am I doing? I have a spring over here I need to get. I believe that was all of them. That was both of the ones I needed to do. It's going to be up here. Yes, that was both of them. Okay. Can't click on the right thing, apparently. Alright, now we can put the sway bar in. Sway bar link in. Let's bounce over to this side. This side has had absolutely no work done to it, so let's change that right now. Just kind of keep my camera angled here. I'll just use my enter key to speed things up. I'm actually going to have to move it. Let's see, can I figure out how to do that? No. Trying to figure out how to use just my mouse to do it, but apparently I can't, so can play one-handed. Alright, what's that? What do we need to do over here? Got all these. I have a bunch of bushings I need to put in. Did I ever put the bushings in? Yeah, I did put the bushings on the cross member. Let's just go ahead and throw this tie rod on. Won't have to worry about a big tire in my face until I get the brakes on, so we'll go ahead and do that in just a minute. Alright, we got these bushings here, and then I believe that we are just about done with this front end here. Alright, we got the sway bar, end link. Yeah, looks good. Looks like we're just about done. And just the tires, let's go ahead and jump over to this side and put that outer tie rod on. And now we can come over here. Lost my bearing there for a second. We can come right over here and we can get the tires done. Yeah, we're definitely going to need new tires. Go ahead and buy 4 of them here in just a second. Let's go ahead and see what we're working with here. We've got sport tires. These are 20-inch rims. Dang. All right, let me go ahead and grab this. Let's go ahead and pick up our tires. We got sport tires, 285, 30, 20. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Oh, I have to go to this home. I was like, why didn't it take me to this center screen here? All right, we got sport tires. We're gonna need 4 of them. 20-inch rims. It was what, 285? I already forgot what it was. I need to get a little notepad. 285, 30, 20. Okay. 285, 30, 20. 285. There we go. It's gonna be $3,000 for tires. Hope this car sells for a good price. All right, and then I gotta go over here and repair these rims, hopefully. Awesome, we did. And let's go ahead and install and get these things balanced. Install, and right after we get these things put in here, we'll get this balancer going here. The Wheel Master, and various assortments of wheel weights. Alright, let's go ahead and... How soon is that going to be done? That's done now. Let me go ahead and get the next wheel on. And then I am going to go ahead and get this wheel off, so we can start working on this one. Go ahead and bounce over and get this side done as well. There we go. Perfect timing. We should have got done here quicker than the wheel balancer. Do we have to balance another one? No, we don't. Let's go and get all our wheels done at once. Separate parts. Yeah, I do have to separate another part, don't I? This one right here. Insta repair, gotta love it. No, I don't need to separate anything now. I need to install some parts here. And then repair this last one. I ended up going and getting this perk over here. Let me show it to you guys real quick. It's good to be lucky, is the description. It's called Lucky One. I honestly don't know what it does. I've done some research on it, and I really can't figure out any, definitive answer. But hey, maybe that insta repair on the rim is just me being lucky. And it looks like we got one more wheel to balance. Come on, inventory. Yep, one more wheel to balance, and then we'll get back to the build. We just got to do the rear suspension, which is going to be the, completely crazy. Tons of parts. And then after that, we don't have to do an engine because it's already done. We'll just have to pull this one out and put the new one in. Go and get the good star pattern going over here. Rim Classic 19B. I should have changed the rims on this thing. I don't really like how these look. Maybe a different type of tire. But, oh well. I'm not going to complain. I'm selling this car off as soon as I fix it. So, alright. So we got... Those tires are done. Let's go and put these in the workshop. Or the warehouse, excuse me. We'll put them in the customer parts, because technically this vehicle will be sold off. Let me go ahead and see what else we have in our inventory that we need. I don't think I have anything. I take that back. I have a lot of parts that I need. I'm going to go ahead and save what I can here. And I'll just buy back what I can't. So I'm going to buy back all the body parts. I'll keep the drive shaft and the gearbox, but I'm pretty sure everything else is just going to be sold off here real quick. Yeah, we're selling everything else off here. You go to inventory. Sell parts and everything above 100%. And of course we need to come over here and sell those because we cannot sell a item such as that's where it is, I guess, built, assembled. And real quick, I'm gonna go and save my game, and we are gonna go and get to work on the rear suspension now. So back to removing everything. All right, guys, we are back. Skipped ahead to this point in time, just finished disassembling the entire rear suspension. Gonna go ahead and spam click to repair everything. We have so many parts. And we broke the last part. No. I don't even know what it was. Oh well, whatever. Let's go ahead and see what we were able to repair. Apparently we were not able to repair this, so we're gonna need to go ahead and go to our parts notes. Go ahead and delete everything off our list. We're gonna need that, did we add the correct parts? Rear suspension crossbar, we did, sweet, alright. Well, let's go ahead and, we don't need any of that, so we're gonna need a fuel tank. Let's go and add that to the list. Trying to use the game mechanics to my advantage here. But I find it very limited. I find that I have an extremely limited use of it, you know? Like, I can't just add and take stuff away individually. I have to delete the whole list if I make a mistake. So, let's go ahead and just start off there. See what we need to add to it. We don't need any wheel hub 3s. Awesome. We do, however, need 2 of those. And we're going to need a rear wheel hub. Let me go and add that to the list. Let's see here. We are, of course, going to need some rubber bushings. I believe I need 8 of each. I don't need any rear suspension arms. That's good. One less part I have to buy. Let's go ahead and just get our parts here. Open up the shopping list. What do we need to get today? We need a rear suspension cross member for rear wheel drive. We're going to need a fuel tank. And a fuel pump. We might as well get that at the same time. I don't know the other exhaust components that I need, so I'll get those later. We got a rear muffler V8 overhead valve. We're going to need 2 of those. We're going to need rear shock absorber A times 2. And then a rear wheel hub. We're also going to need wheel hub. We're going to need well hub bearings. We're going to need 2 wheel hub bearings. We are also going to need a bunch of bushings. I believe 8 of each. Oops, I don't need 9 of those, I need 8 of them. Let's go ahead and get all this installed. Add anything else to our list that we're going to need. Let me go ahead and actually clear it so that as we need stuff we can add to it. So let's go ahead and delete from the list. As I said before, that is, we can't just individually delete stuff, but in my case I already bought everything. So we're going to need this as well, rear sway bar B. We're going to need sway bar end links. We're going to need one of those. What about rear suspension arm Bs? We're going to need one of those as well. Let's add that to our list. Go ahead and install what we can here. We're going to need to add a bushing to this side. And then figure out, yeah, we're going to need 2 of those, so let's go and add it to the list. Alright, let's go ahead and get what we need here. I need the rear sway bar B anyway. Rear sway bar B. And then 2 end links. I'm going to need a rear suspension arm A times 2, and then a rear suspension arm B. Work with that. We have these as well. I completely forgot about them. We're going to need springs. Let me go ahead and just add 1 to the list here. And then for caps, we're going to probably need those as well. I don't think you can actually repair them. Could be wrong, though. Let me go ahead and grab 2 rear springs while I'm at it. Just type in spring. And then we're also going to need the... Is it cap? Rear shock absorber. That's what it is. Yeah, rear shock absorber cap. Yep, couldn't repair them. Just as I figured. Alright, what do we got? We bought the wheel bearings. We're going to need a rear drive axle. Add that to our list. I'm pretty sure this side is done, except for the brakes. Let's go ahead and add this side's muffler, and let's go ahead and... Did I get the fuel pump? No, I didn't. Let's go and add that real quick, and then we'll just start on this side. I have a ton of reassembly to do over here, so... Try to do it as quick as I can here. I need a rear drive axle. I also need a brake disc. What am I doing? Gotta bolt that in. Speedy Gonzalez over here. Want to get it done. Get it done. Get it done. As fast as I can. Gotta make the money. We got a sway bar end link. We can put that in. Got the rear suspension upper arm. Did I not buy that? Apparently I did not buy that. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw this on at least. And I need to buy a few things, so... Get that bushing in. We're gonna go ahead and buy out the rest of what we need here. So where's the other bushing go? Right there. Alright, so we're gonna need some brake components. Let's go ahead and see here. We got the rear drive axle, and we're gonna need the rear suspension upper arm. Did I have that on my list? I did, and I didn't even buy it. I had it on there too. Rear suspension upper arm. We need one of those. We're gonna need... Let's close this out. We don't need it open anymore. Technically we do. We need a rear drive axle. Then we can go to brakes. We're gonna need 2 brake discs, 2 sets of brake pads, and then I don't know where we stand with brake calipers, so we'll find that out here very shortly. So we don't need any calipers, and we don't need any pistons. That is awesome. And we are ready to put a rim on. I did that way too fast. And I believe that this side is done. We got all the bushings in. Let's go ahead and throw this rear muffler on there. Looking good, looking good. We got the fuel pump. Let's go ahead and jump over here and get the rest of this side assembled. And we are good to go. Let's go ahead and run over here to the workshop. Let's go ahead and jump here in the warehouse, and let's grab our Rim Classic stuff. I like how I refer to it as Rim Classic stuff. Let's go and get our wheels and our tires. Let's go and throw these on, and then that is going to conclude the overhaul of the front and rear suspension. Let's go ahead and save the game. So let's go ahead and walk through what we need to do now. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pull that engine out. I'll put it on the engine stand, and then I'll go here to the warehouse and grab the new engine, put it in, and we'll finish up from there. So, let me make sure that everything under here is disconnected. I believe I did that towards the beginning. Yes, everything is good. We can leave the, flywheel and all that stuff on there. All right, let's go ahead and get this engine out. We need to go over here to Crate Engines. A very fitting name. Let's go ahead and get our engine crane over there to crawler through A, and then we can bring this thing down to the lowest setting before ground. And we can pull this one out. Let's go ahead and get it over here on the stand so we know which one we're working with. This one's the 100% one, so this is the one that needs to be rebuilt. Literally like 4 things, apparently. That was literally 4 things. It was the crankshaft. So we got 1, 2, 3, whatever. I saw like 4 items on there. I thought it was only 4 parts, but I guess I was wrong. Install our brand new engine. That was quick. Looks good. Let's go ahead and move this out of the way. Go ahead and move this down here. I want to check it out real quick. Looks amazing. There's one thing that we're missing on this engine though. And I believe I sold it. I did. We need an engine cover, so we're gonna have to go to the mod shop. I believe this is gonna be Community Cars Body Shop. There we go. I believe that this is the engine cover we need. A $500 engine cover, dang, that's expensive. And that is, put it on, looks beautiful. That looks really good. I wish the game cars had engine covers like this. I'm assuming the new Dodge DLC, the modern Dodge pack, will probably have engine covers, but it looks really good. I want to go into the engine bay here. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to go examine it, but it won't let me. Oh well, looks really good. All right, let's go ahead and bring this thing up. We need to go back here to the warehouse and grab the transmission and the drive shaft, get those installed. If I remember correctly, this engine already has the flywheel and other parts installed on it. Yes, it does. Good. Let's go ahead and back off here. So let's go ahead and get another shopping list started here. We're going to need some parts. We're going to need a starter. We don't need a drive shaft. What am I doing? We're going to need 2 of these. We're going to need 2 of those. And do we need exhaust pipes? We do not. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get the drive shaft installed. This very well may be the first drive shaft I've seen on a mod car that doesn't look disfigured. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, I believe that we have to go to the shop now, so let's do that. We're going to need a starter. Can't start the vehicle without it. We're going to need some front exhaust pipe, just V8. No, it's V8B. Let's make sure we buy the right ones. It's going to be these. We're going to need 2 of them. And then we can just hit exhaust and find middle muffler here. If it'll even show it. Of course, I passed it. There we go. Middle muffler. We are almost done with this vehicle. So close, yet so far. Is that it? Are we done with the, Oh my gosh, I think we're done. I think we're done here. Let's go ahead and bring it down. We got an interior to do, and then we have, body panels, and then we gotta paint it. This time, I am gonna keep it a stock color. I know that in previous videos, I'm like, oh, I love the stock color, and then I end up changing it. This one, we are actually gonna keep stock. Kind of has like a pink hue to me. It looks a little pinkish. That looks pretty nice. I did play around with the chrome paint on several different vehicles, and it looked really weird after a while, so I'm just going to stick with the normal metallic, I think. So, let's see here. What do we need to do? Interior. Let's go and figure out what interior parts we're going to need here. We're going to need a front right seat. I don't know what seat we need. I'm assuming that they would probably have BMW seats and stuff. Let's go ahead and check the community cars shop here. Obviously, we have the BMW. Do we have the wide body? I'm not sure. I'm going to go ahead and go with just the generic. We'll go ahead and go with all tinted windows. Why not? Window front, window back, obviously. We already got the engine cover. Let's go ahead and go with the generic bumper. We'll go with that clamshell. We got the front end. We're going to go with the black one. And then we have doors and fenders and stuff. I don't know if I have the wide body version, so I'm not buying wide body parts. Didn't I already buy a hood, or is that a clamshell? Obviously, we're going to go... Oh, those headlights look so good. We're going with those. Left taillight. We're going to obviously go with the aftermarket parts. Rear clamshell. Man, these look good. We have fenders on there. I didn't check for those. Huh. I'm going to have to do that. Okay, I was looking down here. I'm like, oh, we got to buy more stuff. But no, this is where the Dodge Challenger comes in. Alright, let's go ahead and start putting stuff on. I got to do interior parts. Tinted windows look really good. That's what it was. That's what the front clamshell is the top. Okay. We gotta get some license plates too. Nice tinted everything. Gotta love the nice... Oh, we have... Oh, rear clamshell. Huh. I'm like, we got to put more exhaust parts on. I don't want to move the car game. I want to go ahead and put a rear clamshell on. That looks good. Rather than have the factory part come out, I'm impressed. Good job, mod owner. Good job. You did a good job with this car. There's our fenders. I didn't actually check for those before, but apparently they are not there, so that is good. I already got a window there. I couldn't even see it. The headlight, front ends. Oh, those look so good. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. I am not selling this car. I changed my mind. I'm not selling this car. I'm keeping it. I'm still gonna keep it this color for now. Here's what I'll do. I will go and build another car. I'll go find another one of these. There's bound to be another one at the junkyard. I don't have a license plate either. Here's my plan. Let me go ahead and take a minute here to explain what I'm gonna do. Those headlights just bought that car for me. I'm not getting rid of it. This one I'm gonna sell, but I'm gonna go to the junkyard and find another one and rebuild it. Those headlights look so good. If we could change the color of them, that would be amazing. That looks amazing. Oh my gosh. I've never been this excited about Car Mechanic Simulator, ever. I need license plates too. Gonna go ahead and let's go here to the plate shop. Gonna go ahead and let's see, what do we want to throw on there? Let's go and throw Georgia. Should we do a custom text? Let's go ahead and see if I can fit those No, I can't fit. I was gonna put those headlights, but those headlights, man, they look so good. Let's go looking good. Can't even put looking good, dang. Let's go and just put looks good. I can put that at least. Looks good. Looks good, there we go. Normal mode, shut the hood. Oh, that looks so good. Alright, we gotta go paint this thing now. As I said before, can't find the paint shop. As I said before, I'm gonna be painting this thing stock. As much as I really want to change the color, I'm gonna keep it stock. So we got the factory and the current. I'm gonna go ahead, let's see what, factory. I think the current looks better with the headlights. Let's go ahead and paint it there. Let's go ahead and move that back out. Oh, this thing looks so good. This thing looks so good. Come on, door shut. All right, let's come back over here. Oh man, that looks amazing. Oh, that looks so good. Not bad, I love it. I love it. Alright, let's go ahead and put some oil in the engine before I forget. That is something I'm famous for. I like how the headlights... Oh man, that looks so amazing. I don't know how many times I've said, that looks amazing, or that looks good. Let's go ahead and see. We're almost there. There we go. Okay. Good old $20 oil change. Alright. Let's go ahead and move this over here to, Oh, I forgot something. I am such an idiot. I can put this... I forgot seats and a steering wheel. We can't do anything without that. So let's go ahead and go to the car status, and it is probably going to be at the very bottom. We got steering wheel M3. Body shop interior. Let's just check that. Let's just type in M3. Yep. Steering wheel M3. Which, it looks a little weird to me, but we'll find out if it looks good in the vehicle. And then we have seat 4 leather D. Seat 4 leather D. Those will look good. Move car, no. Interior disassemble. And then the steering wheel, yeah. Looks pretty decent. Not bad. Let's go ahead and go to normal mode. I believe we are done with this car. Let's go ahead and jump in it here. Look at this interior. It looks beautiful. Wish I could zoom in. Can I zoom in? I can't. So that would be awesome if I could zoom in. All right, well, let's go ahead and start the car up. Nice little low exhaust. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that the majority of the exhausts in this game are the same sound, but looks good. Looks amazing. Drive the car. Unfortunately, we are not going to be driving the car today. I have been having some audio sync issues whenever I go out to take it on a test drive. I've been having audio sync issues, so I'm not going to be driving it today. That does look really good. True story plate. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm not going to be taking it out driving it today just because of audio sync issues. I can never get the audio to line up in post. So anyway, that's going to be it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and a comment and consider subscribing to my channel. I'm also posting a link in the description for my previous car mechanic videos. Car mechanic simulator videos. So if you guys want to check that out, please feel free to do so. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.